Good morning and happy Christmas Eve day. Happy Chappy Corner, the Advent edition. Two things to talk about today, team. First, I've talked a little bit about already, which is the reading for last night or today, and Christmas Eve falls on a Sunday, so it's all kind of mixes and melches together, but I go to church on Saturday night. So I got the reading of the Annunciation of Mary again, and just to really reflect on Mary and her strength and her beauty and just her ordinariness. And she's like, Father Matt talked about just making the humanity of Mary, making sure that these people that do amazing things with their lives are ordinary people. You look at Mama T, Mother Teresa, you name them, every human being breathes the same. We're people, but we are able to, but they're able to live extremely faith-filled lives. And I just want to say, I think it's so much because, like for Mother Mary, first the angel says, do not be afraid. And then the angel says, you are beautiful as God is beautiful, God's self. And then the angel says, if you so choose, Mary, within you can be birthed this being of entire love. And that is, and as it is with Jesus and as it is with us, it's the same thing. If you so wish to know that God, Emmanuel, God with you, is God, if you want to be aware of what is already within you all the time, welcome to life, welcome to love. And because Mother Mary hears that she is to not be afraid, and hears she is beautiful, and hears that love, this grace and peace is with her always, she allows herself to return to herself, to what already is, and she says yes to her life. I think that's a beautiful message. And the other one is the Santa Claus. Good old Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus. Right down Santa Claus Lane. Or the song, he sees you while you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good. So be good for goodness sake. Not creepy. All bad. It's interesting how Santa Claus, I find, became so much of how society ended up portraying God, because it was a way of control. Like, be good or else. He sees you when you're sleeping. You ain't gonna get no present from Santa if you're not good, right? You're not gonna be able to go to heaven if you're not good. It's interesting how these concepts became a part of a cult, and it even these elves on the shelves that look like they're spying you already. Like, it's insane. But it is this culture of wanting to be able to try to find some control. So, however, there's also beauty in Santa Claus. There's the magical. There's the, like, for little kids' eyes to know that Santa's coming is just absolutely incredible. And leave the milk and cookies out and all of that. And so I think it's a cycle. I think it's a cycle where you start out believing in Santa Claus and you have complete wonder and awe, but it's based on kind of a naive way of not knowing life. But I guess I would say some of the hardships of life. So you believe in Santa Claus from a naive place of this wonder and awe, and also being good because, man, I want that Barbie mansion, or for me, the Ninja Turtle thing, because that was me as a kid. And then life starts to happen and we find out Santa's not real, and that all of these things, and we kind of get this childlikeness pushed out of us. Be serious all the time, and life is serious, and there is no Santa Claus, and especially like in a cynicism, we live in such a society of cynicism. So you have like this order of Santa Claus, and be good or else, and da. But also as a child, you are able to have the wonder and awe of it, and then you have this chaos or this disorder of there's no Santa Claus, and now I'm kind of all over the place, and I'm reconstructing, or just kind of lost in this chaos. So either point one, and some people stay there in this rule-based be good because dip of Santa Claus, and then some people stay in chaos. If you're born into chaos, that's rough. Like, you have to start in this in order. You have to start there to have that to build off of. And then, but the next step is this: to not stay in the chaos, to not stay, but to be able to go through life and then be reintroduced to wonder and awe as a truth of our being. And then all of a sudden you believe in Santa Claus again. You believe in wonder, you believe in awe, and you fall in love with mystery. You become more in love with mystery than you are with control. And then you're able to realize that you can be about your life, and that there is beauty in this. There is this incredible excitement of, and you reintroduce to childlikeness, not childish, but childlike, and it's absolutely beautiful. So this Christmas season, may you believe in Santa Claus. Grace and peace and blessings.